Good morning, everybody. It's Paul from Alexandria Knife Sharpening. So it is March, and we're getting one of those crazy Marches where it just doesn't know what it wants to do. We had a couple days of absolutely beautiful 65, 70 degree weather the other week. And then we got a fake winter where that all went away and it came back and we were getting in the 30s again. And it's just been bouncing back and forth. And today we have rainy and cold. We haven't had any rain in a while. So that's been the weather situation. But what I wanted to give you an update on is the other day my Wipro heater came in, which is the Chinese diesel heater that is supposed to be more quiet and not tick like a lot of the other ones do. And I set it up to run, and it's been running overnight. And let's go outside. And it is raining, so it's not very nice out, but let's see what we can hear and go check it out. All right, so I'm on my deck, and if you guys remember from the other video, on my deck you could hear the old one before. It wasn't super loud, but you could definitely hear it. I'm not hearing it right now. Ooh, it's raining good. All right, so there it is. And it is on the lowest speed right now. And I don't hear any ticking, which is really great. And I'm not sure if the rain's drowning it out any, but what I did notice with this heater is that the only time you'll hear the ticking, and when you start it up, it ticks a little bit when that pump starts pumping the fuel in. And when you change speeds for a few seconds, you might hear a little bit of that ticking. But that is far more quiet than the other model. So I would say, even if you have to wait for one of these. Now, I had to wait about a month and a half to get this, and it was so delayed. Amazon sent me a thing that said, this product's really delayed. Do you even still want it? You can get a refund. I said, nope, I'm going to wait for it. And I had ordered this, back in, I think it was either January or February. Yeah, I think it was January. And then it was supposed to show up in February. And then I got a thing saying it's delayed for a couple weeks. And it showed up in March. But I got to say, I'm really happy with how this one is performing. It is very quiet. It's also less heavy than the other one. There's more plastic on it. They're very similar in nature. The readouts are the same, but if you notice, there is definitely, my other one you'd hear. That's what my other one sounded like. That's what you would hear outside. If you notice, I don't hear anything. I really don't. So that's good. So there's the update on the Wipro compared to the Silvel. It is definitely more quiet. Okay, so it maintained 64 degrees in here, which is pretty good. And that is on low. And let's see. Yeah, and it's still pumping out some great heat. I kind of get the feeling this one's a little bit more powerful than my other one. I feel I'm getting more heat from this one. I don't know why. Because they're both, I think they were both rated for, they go by kilowatts. I think they call it a 8 kilowatt machine. The funny thing is none of them ever go up to 8 kilowatts. I think the highest setting on mine is like 5.7. I wanted to show you guys the Wipro site. I'll drop a link in the video description to where you can get it. It is currently in stock, which is pretty cool to see. And you guys can save some money on it because it's currently 27% off, probably, but I would not hesitate to purchase this. It is better than the other unit that I tried that I paid $50 more for, and I think I paid $149 for this, so at $109, that's a pretty good buy. And even if I didn't get it to use it until the following winter, I would be buying this right now. And since they tend to go out of stock, and you can see it says no ticking, and that's pretty close to being honest. You know, like, I don't want to say there's none. Like I said, a little bit at startup, but compared to my other unit, it is significantly more quiet.